Hello everyone, we are the Cricket Lads. Welcome to a new podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the T20 World Cup. Let's get into it. So we're going to be talking about three main things here. And the first thing is the upsets, because there were several major upsets in the tournament. The second thing is the rain, because that played quite a huge factor, especially in the early stage of the tournament.
Like the DLS method,
which is dodgy.
Didn't go Bangladesh's way, didn't go England's way in Thailand.
And then the final thing we're going to be talking about is if England were the deserved winners, because let's face it, England lost to Ireland, which if you lose a game like that, that kind of it doesn't bode well, and it doesn't look like you deserve to be champions. So
firstly, what were the upsets? I think it started off really with
Sri Lanka versus Namibia. In like
not the.
But there were upsets there. Like West Indies didn't even make it to the Super 12.
Yeah, that was weird. They've had a massive down.
They didn't have Gale. They didn't have Russell. They don't have like. They have good players.
They didn't even come close to the Super 12. They come bottom of their group.
They might have come close to one. No, it was either third or fourth. But that was a kind of slightly strange start.
Yeah, it just shows their massive downfall about like Chris Gale.
Yeah, it made us think that this tournament may not be what we thought it might be. And then we got onto the Super 12s, and
it started really with would you say the first one was
Australia, New Zealand?
Well, that's not really an upset, is it?
Oh, what? It wasn't an upset because
you expect it to be closer.
Anyway, that happened, and then
Zimbabwe versus Pakistan.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Yeah,
we all knew that Pakistan, on their day, were going to be one of the best teams, but not when it wasn't on their day. We didn't really expect it, but we knew Pakistan on their day were one of the best teams. But when it wasn't their day, they tend to kind of crash, as we saw in that.
Yeah, it's different conditions to what they used to.
In that series in Pakistan, when England played them, they had games where Baba had an absolutely crazy game.
I think they only performed as a pair. Once.
Yeah.
I don't remember the game, but I remember they.
After that they went down and out because they lost to India before then, which kind of, which arguably they should have won.
But can I just say, if people think Pakistan deserved to win that after losing to Zimbabwe, India, and relying on Netherlands to beat South Africa, which they did,
yeah,
you're deluded. But
sure, if Barrow and Rizwan in, but I don't think
maybe
they're bowlers as well. But
maybe with we bowled brilliantly in the final, but considering our batting, perhaps you can think Pakistan deserved to win the final, but they didn't deserve to win the World Cup. If you know
their bowling unit is probably one of the best in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Shahid Shah is a proper. So.
Yeah, we probably would have lost that if he hadn't got off injured.
Yeah, so after that, what was the next major upset? Was it England and Ireland? That was the next one. Which probably we don't mind talking about now because England won, but
now that
was kind of
also correlates to the DLS method. Would England have won that if there were no DLS method?
I don't think they would.
But they have to take into consideration the fact that they are going to accelerate
at
the back end of the inning.
They lost wickets, haven't they? So they were
I think they were 3 or 4 down. 5, I think maybe 5.
I don't know, 4 down. It was something like that.
But I think Brooke and Mo were still in. Or Brooke and Milan. And they were looking strong.
Brooke didn't have a great tournament.
No, he didn't.
Everyone was saying, might have a really good tournament, but he didn't really. But he's still a world-class player. Really good going.
He had some starts, but
hopefully he performs well in the England-Pakistan Test Series, which is coming up on the 1st of December, which we hope to do a podcast on before then, previewing that. Anyway, after the England-Ireland one, which I don't know.
What else was that? There was definitely more.
There were near upsets.
Oh, well, Netherlands versus South Africa.
Yeah, so that was one of the big ones.
I didn't actually see that game. I didn't see the result vividly. Was it decided on DLS?
4 in the morning for us. It wasn't DLS, but I think Netherlands just outplayed them. And then Van der Merwe, did you see his catch?
No.
He took an amazing catch. So you know, South Africa had a great tournament up until then, but I know it's a very South African word to use, but they choked a bit at the end. So
Yeah, no, they were favourites until then. I'll say they. I mean, right from the start, India were probably favourites.
yeah,
But then, I mean, they took it close against Pakistan, Zimbabwe a little bit, Bangladesh. Yeah, I mean, all in all, I
don't know. I think India were the favourites going into it, but I don't think
India had a
deserved to win. But
very
anyway,
good World Cup.
we'll get on to that later. Should we move on from upsets now and look at rain? Because there was a lot of rain
Yeah,
that tournament,
and DLS.
especially in Hobart, where I looked up the weather in all of these places, and especially in the south and southern part of Australia, it was below 10 degrees at times when they were playing. Like, you don't play cricket in that weather in England. I mean, we did. Not a match, but you know, that's freezing.
I mean, you wouldn't have expected all of that rain.
No. It was cold, it was windy, and it was wet. Like, who played cricket then? Like, should schedule a T20 World Cup in December in Australia, but not in October. Yeah.
I mean, I also think the umpires are pretty soft. I mean,
Oh yeah, they were.
some of the time they could have easily won.
Apart from that India and Bangladesh, which we'll come on to when we discuss who deserved to win the tournament, but I think overall they were very solid.
Yeah, I mean,
Like that England-Ireland match, was it that one or was it England-Australia? Do you reckon they could have started that game?
England-Australia one, they could have definitely started.
They may have not finished it, but they could have at least played 4 or 5.
And they only did it because they had to cancel the Sri Lanka game. But if the rain's different to when Sri Lanka game's going on, right?
Ultimately, you just got to play it. Aspects of the World Cup was the way the umpires handled the rain. So,
And the rain itself.
let us know in the comments if you thought that the way the umpires handled that was a bit iffy.
But then about DLS, the India versus Bangladesh game, I don't know if people will agree with
That's
me.
horrendous. Like,
And there are a lot
Bangladesh were
of
ahead of the rain.
India fans that are saying, oh, we're just salty. Why would I be salty for Bangladesh? Like, as a neutral, it's clear.
Even the ones that have lost to Bangladesh, how many times in the last couple of years? They lost in the 2015 World Cup, the 2011 World Cup.
No, I think they've lost one. No, India versus Bangladesh.
India versus
As a matter of fact, I saw on Crunchy's story
Yes.
that Bangladesh has beaten them once in 11 games.
Yeah.
But
We know it'd be salty towards Indian fans, so please don't make those accusations.
But anyway, back to the India versus Bangladesh. I mean, the Indian fans I've seen say that India deserved to win, they didn't even have a point to back it up. They're not saying something like, oh, we deserve to win because of this.
Yeah, I mean, Bangladesh were ahead of the race. They were roaring to victory. Listen to us. What are you?
Could we just mention the partnership? Lytton Das
He made
with
like
a
50 and the other guy made like 3.
yeah, like 3 of 12.
What is that? It's just unbelievable. He's hitting against some of the best bowlers in the world. I get you Indian fans saying, well, you know, Bumrah wasn't playing. Bumrah wasn't in the tournament. If he was there, we would have won. Yeah, but Bumrah's been in this 2016 T20 World Cup. Took wickets, but he didn't win it for you. He was in the 2019 World Cup. Took wickets, but didn't really win it for you. Andy was in last year's T20 World Cup, and he took wickets, but didn't win it. So I get what you're saying, but ultimately it doesn't come down to one player that wins it for you. Does it?
And like, I think it's just fair to say that Bangladesh
They should have won.
easily deserved to win.
Why did the rate go up when they were ahead of it?
Exactly.
The Duckworth-Lewis system needs to be seriously resolved. Because
I mean, what
that
did they
was
have? Like,
horrendous.
how long did they have to?
They had like 86 of none, but then they had like 55 off 5 or something like that. On that point, if anyone from the ICC is watching this, get this Duckworth-Lewis system sorted out, because
no, you can imagine how many like ICC members are actually watching.
Absolutely. I mean, all of you.
I mean, we're getting millions.
Exactly.
Views.
Exactly.
Yeah. Surely one of them.
Make sure to share this. If you know anyone from the ICC, make sure to share this to them. Because
We will
this is
make a change.
valuable information.
We will make a change.
We will drive this towards the ICC. Apart from rain, let's discuss who do you think deserved to win that T20? Deserved to win the T20 World Cup? Because most of the teams are upset. or teams like India, who were near upset, didn't really play at their best. No one really played at their best the entire tournament. So
I don't think anyone deserved to win it, but mostly England. We did win, obviously.
yeah, I get what you say there, because
They had a slightly controversial
yeah,
game
they
against Ireland.
yeah, but I do
but-
think Ireland played well and fair play to all the Irish.
Yeah, they actually had a good tournament for a while.
As did the Scottish up until they probably should have got through, and then as did Namibia until they didn't get through,
Zimbabwe.
and then Zimbabwe as well. Zimbabwe probably shut out because they played out of their socks the entire tournament, which no one else did.
They showed
So-
passion. They died for the match.
Yeah, so Raza, he was a contender
yeah.
for player of the tournament. I reckon Zimbabwe could have got through to the semis because if you think about it, they almost beat Bangladesh. If they beat Bangladesh, then they'd be up there. But also they almost beat.
India, that's kind of close.
Kind of close, but
Pakistan.
they
did beat.
lost to the Netherlands, didn't they? If they'd beaten the Netherlands and Bangladesh, they would have qualified.
Did they lose to Netherlands?
I think they did. Because
Oh yeah.
but I think Zimbabwe became bottom, didn't they?
No, Netherlands did. Oh no.
Because Netherlands beat South Africa as well. If Zimbabwe had beaten those two, because they had no result as well, they would have qualified
They didn't have any result.
against South Africa. Zimbabwe. Because there was that one where
Oh, Zimbabwe.
they didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Even though South Africa
Yeah.
did such well.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I think that kind of
that
finished
sums it up.
Yeah,
Then
that's
the
no-
question we wanted to ask, we don't think it was. Because of, well, was, can you stop?
Yeah, go on.
Was this World Cup better than 2019 India World Cup? We don't think it was because of obviously
The final.
the final.
was boring.
To be honest, I think the 2019 final was boring. So boring. Especially the end.
2019 final. I fell asleep actually.
Same, especially in
In that Super Over, I think it kind of just was a bit dead.
Yeah, no, but this 2022 World Cup final was honestly so tense.
Yeah.
No, we're joking. If you
but
can
if you didn't realise, then you're not a true fan. So
we have
you might as well just not.
We have one more thing to say. You may have seen it on our social medias, but we have a website now
We do have a website.
for our that refurbishment, and
We'll put it in the comments and the description.
we haven't got an order yet, so we're deciding that the first person who gets the order, who orders one, will get a free refurbishment. We'll pay for your postage there and back. And if you want to order the website, you have to go to the link in our Instagram bio, or the comments on this YouTube post.
Yeah, do check that out.
And you can order from there. Pay for it, and if you're the first to order, we'll let you know. We'll refund your money, and you can send us that. We'll give you the details on where to post it. We have experience. You can see some of our earlier posts where we've refurbished bags, but they're cheap prices. We'll do it quicker than most companies.
Yeah, we'll get
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
We'll have more.